Telekinesis is the human ability to move objects of various mass without contact. There aren't many people in the world who can demonstrate something of the sort, and even fewer can teach others to do this. In 2008, in Russia, a world record was registered in the nomination of the largest community of people who in the shortest possible time were taught telekinesis. At that point, there were 250 such people, and today there are thousands. The effect was confirmed many times on television, as well as by known foreign scientists and researchers.
Телепатия, предчувствие будущего, целительство. Сегодня людей, обладающих необъяснимыми способностями, становится все больше. В Санкт-Петербургском институте биосенсорной психологии учат делать чудеса всех желающих.
Настоящих целителей, по крайней мере, имеющих диплом экстрасенсов, тоже найти несложно. Например, в ассоциациях и институтах. Будущих экстрасенсов и в городе, и на выездных занятиях в первую очередь учат телекинезу. Например, усилием воли вращать бумажную спираль, подвешенную на нитке в стеклянной колбе, или отклонять магнитную стрелку.
Друзья, наконец-то в нашей студии появился гость, который внесет немножко научного направления в наши праздношатающиеся мысли. Это Владимир Тонков, президент Института биосенсорной психологии.
Потому что такого увидеть практически больше нигде и никогда невозможно. Эти люди, обладающие сверхъестественными способностями, практически одной только силой мысли приводят в движение предмета на расстоянии. Внимательно следите за руками, они еще и приводят в движение стрелки компаса. Чуть позже эти уникальные люди появятся у нас в студии и в прямом эфире на ваших глазах продемонстрируют свои возможности.
We did not track any visible reasons for the movement of balls. The founder of the St. Petersburg Institute of Biosensor Psychology, Viktor Tonkov, explained that this was teleportation. But we were unable to move a cup. It was crawling in the morning, but stood still later.
In terms of skills-wise, there were so many things, fun stuff that I learned. There's telekinesis, there's being able to control it, being able to move multiple objects, being able to move bigger and bigger objects, being able to move different kinds of objects, being able to move different objects in different ways, to be able to turn them, to be able to pull them, to be able to push them, to be able to rotate them, to be able to move them across surfaces. These are just some telekinetic skills.
Please describe your own experience with telekinesis.
I sat down in front of this reversed glass with a hanging spiral within it, and I sat down in this consciousness, or tried to sit in this consciousness, and it just moved.
These people attend the Institute of Biosensory Psychology. The founder of the institute and the chief specialist, Vladimir Tonkov, has been teaching unusual abilities to ordinary people for about 25 years. Serious research in telekinesis started back in the times of the USSR. In the 1980s, a group of scientists in physics, headed by Professor Gennady Dulnev, a PhD in technical science, conducted many experiments with the famous Ninel Kulagina on registering the phenomenon of telekinesis. In the experiments, Kulagina was to produce an influence on an analytical scale. Under her influence, the scale lowered and registered a maximum of 100 milligrams. When the scale was covered by a glass cap, the effect remained. In another experiment, the operator was to move an object placed inside a Faraday cup, screening electromagnetic fields. The object was moved successfully. This led to the conclusion that telekinesis was not of an electromagnetic nature. Later, under the guidance of Professor Dulnev, more experiments were conducted, proving that the nature of telekinesis is not related to gravity, electrostatics, acoustics, or heat, and so on. At the beginning of the 2000s, the Institute of Biosensory Psychology and its chief specialist and founder of biosensory psychodisciplines, Vladimir Tonkov, undertook the task of creating the conditions for obtaining unambiguous proof that a material component of our psyche does exist, that it is capable of influencing physical objects and subjects, and that this ability is not unique, but rather that it is inherent in everyone. At the first stage of research, which took years, the task was for everyone in the group without exception to reveal in themselves the ability to move objects without contact. The group was successful in achieving this task, thereby proving that there is nothing exclusive about learning contactless movement of objects, and that there is no predisposition to it, that this is an ability of every person without exception. In the years that followed, this conclusion has been confirmed by other study participants at the Institute. The result of this work was noted in the Russian Book of Records and Achievements and was also sent to the Guinness Book of Records in the fall of 2008 as a world record in the nomination of the largest community of people who in the shortest possible time were taught telekinesis, the contactless movement of objects.